Hi guys, welcome. Topic of the video is actually an update. Remember the articles we've made about the new repos that we now have. At the homepage of ArcoLinux.info, info stands for information, we have a new ArcoLinux Spices application because we were pointing to a certain place on the internet which had as GitHub branch master, and we switched to main, right? And it all has consequences. All these changes have consequences throughout. It ripples throughout our system. So what I want to do is I'm going to go and download the latest ArcoLinux Spices, but not on the ArcoLinux ISO builder, but on ArcoLinux, because you get the keys, you have the keys, you don't need it. Anybody on ArcoLinux does not need the keys or the packages. It's there, right? This is for the next step in evolution, I would say, but the next step at university is going through all these phases and learning and learning and learning, and at some point in time going to the Arch way. Now what I don't like to do all the time is type all these commands. It's annoying, right? But I have an option, I have an alternative. If I want to test this particular application that I've built, I can just do an AA installation, which is pure Arch, no ArcoLinux near it, and just install that one. Now, the idea is to build everything, but we can also just download it. So GitHub is go build it yourself, and this one is go download it. So I want to have a quick test. Is this working? So it's most recent one is at the bottom, it seems. Okay, fine. So 860 megabyte, that's nothing. And if you have problems downloading, oh, look at that, right? It's coming from Bulgaria. How is that possible, right? 38 minutes, 20. It's very strange. And it's not that it's wrong, right? But it's strange why it won't take Amsterdam, for example, which is just a few 100 kilometers away, and Bulgaria is a bit further away. So I don't know what kind of reasoning it does. Anyway, the cat is there talking to us. So if I make a new installation of AA with the ISO that I've built, and I probably have still one, I don't know, maybe I have one locally. Let's have a quick look. So AA out, so I don't need to download it, I don't need to wait. That is down, and all I want to do is have an ArcoLinux quick and fast without no Calamares, right? This is without Calamares. This is a script from Pico, Alice project, GitHub, Alice Pico. Type that in and you'll find a hit, you'll get a hit. So the idea here is to go inside, well, first of all, get my keys in, load keys, PE, Latin 1. And the only thing I want to know is this working, right? That's the only thing I want to do, but quick as possible, wow. And Arch, CD, A, Alice or Alice Dev. Alice is good, Dev is for development, LS, start as H, run it, say yes, enter, and then yeah, Control F, make this a bit bigger, yes. Oh, I should have said yes, of course. So yes, enter, and yes, enter, and stop. Work is done. The work is done. Go eat, have a pleasant time with your wife and children, come back and you'll have an ArcoLinux, and it's gonna be whatever is in that GitHub, right? It's with this code that we have, that's your code. You decide what you put in there. And now you see here the swap file. I've made a swap file of 8 gigabyte, which is now taking time. If you would not use a swap file, then it would be already installing. So a script, once figured out, go and have a look at the articles that you find here. It's all explained. A lot, well, 11 articles, that's not much. There's a lot of information there, again, about PeterFS, I see, about Cinnamon, QEMU, LXDE, Linux LTS kernel, why not? It's all possible, right? An introduction first, a showcase. So all these things, PSPWM is of course, yeah, the default, right? LXDE, the default. It's not ArcoLinux, it is Arch. So GNOME is GNOME, and this is Budgie, this is standard Plasma, standard XFCE, and RiserFS, why not? F2FS. So the file systems, you can choose any one that you like. Here is Mate and XFS, and so on. So it's all possible. It's a question of just changing code. Yes, Cat, I will let you in, but not right now. So here is the LS. That's what we're installing. You just copy paste, fork it, and you see okay, what's in here? What will I do? So the lspackages.conf, lspackages.sh, and have a look what's all in there. Okay, and in there are variables. Simply, if you delete the exclamation mark, LibreOffice Fresh will be installed. How easy is that? And on it goes. So study a little bit, do it once, set it up, and then build your own AA ISO with your GitHub, not mine, your GitHub and your choices. That's the fun. And it's still working, installing. Let me get the cat in, right? Moment. I'll leave it on, I won't pause it, I'll just go out and let her in. Ali, come here. How stupid can you be? Now she's going to the back of the house. Open the front door. And then she says, nah, gonna go at the back. Whatever. You'll be stranded at the back. So, my test. First, get something Arch based. Pure Arch, nice beautiful XFCE, beautiful cursor, beautiful icons, and nice wallpaper. That's all you need, right? And do we have internet? Yes, I decided to have Firefox, otherwise it was a sudo pacman -s. Maybe you want to see sudo, oops. Let's start with neofetch. Sudo pacman, again, sudo pacman -s neofetch. Is that possible? Yep, it is. Neofetch. And a nice logo, right? So, my test. All this work for what? I made a new package. If people are on Arch and I want to have our packages, our wallpapers, our i3, our whatever, right? They need to have this package. So a double click opens normally in our systems PAMAC and installs it. Here we say you install ArcoLinux Spices, not Species but Spices. And then it's in the menu. If you want to launch it from the menu, I believe it's in accessories. And you will find many videos about spices, but first we want to learn, right? And we make complex things and buttons and buttons and buttons. And then when we went back to the basics and keep it simple and stupid. One button. Get ArcoLinux keys and packages. That's all we need. And everything is done for you. You have to wait a little bit and see if nothing moves at the bottom here. Then you say, okay, he's done, right? So it's a wait a little bit and then sudo pacman -s. Let's go. And there he is, right? ArcoLinux third party. They're in there. Sudo pacman -s Spotify. You know Spotify is not on Arch. And you know that WPS Office is not on ArcoLinux. But it is something we have. Boom. It's installed in no time. So that was the test. The new Spices application works just fine, and we had to change there in the GitHub the master branch and the main branch. And if we forget to change things, right, it's really is like an domino, right? Change this, think about that. It is a wrinkle, or let's say a wave through ArcoLinux. All right, voila. How much time does that take? It's now recording 10 minutes. In 10 minutes time, I have an ArcoLinux installation. I can have all the packages for example, let's have some more fun. 5 minutes more fun. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux root, right? The bash RC. The bash RC is not there. The ZSH is not there. Okay, it's now there. Fish, we're making videos about fish these days. Fish, voila, fish is installed. All the rest that we have as dependencies, lolcat is in there, some fun. So fish is now ready. Now, all of this is where, you know where it is, it's etc scale. It's there, right? Control H. People say in the beginning to me, Eric, it's just empty, right? Control H. Or remember, show hidden files. Control A, Control C, go to Eric, your home directory, and Control V. Replace all. And then, to keep it simple, we just log out, log in. And as you may have noticed, this is LightDM. So the choice here I made was LightDM and not SDM, and not Li and not LXDM. All about choices. Can we update this system? If we can update, it means our bash RC is available. To fish, log out. Okay, log out, log out. Is fish now available? Yes, we're in fish, and we have the beautiful fish. Our look. Why? Because we have the folder cache config fish, and if we want, we can make the video a bit longer. I've told myself until 15, so I have a few minutes to do what? Well, this is the look, and it's nice, it's lolcat, the colors, it's fun. But what if I install all my fish ZSH? Then I can install like 20-30 themes, something like that, and I've selected just one with number 2, lambda. So we can say OMF theme lambda, and then we have another look, right? The prompt here is a little bit different. I can also run number 3. I still have a minute and a half, and run the install plugins now. It is a adult playground, right? Arch. Type. Now you can configure the type plugin if you want. Okay, everything can stay the same, but if you want, first type reload, and then type configure. So we need it to be able to run this, and number 1 and number 1. I'm just gonna press some buttons, right? Up, 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 and then up, and then yes. And now all my screenshots are like this, and you see the little thing up here. That's not nice, but it is what it is. It's tight configure. And voila, we're on fish. We can do so many more things. 40 minutes, it's long enough. The keys, ArcoLinux Spices, you can get them in. You can change the wallpapers, get the wallpapers in. What can you do? You can also get our own look of XFCE in, but maybe this is just your thing, right? Saying, okay, I like that the menu is at the top. Sure. What we can do, 30 seconds. ArcoLinux bin, ArcoLinux bin. If we get that one in, and we say scale, then we have a dot bin, and in the dot bin we have Nemesis repo. we can have another repo. And that's Nemesis repo. What happens? Update. We have another repo, Nemesis repo at the bottom. Sudo pacman -s sil Nemesis repo. I can install all these themes. I want to get rid of these icons, and I'm over time to Vimix, right? I have to choose. Oops. Here do Vimix dark. Yeah, sure. I can go on dark. Tela and then git. And we have themes, icon themes. And I'll go to the settings if that's finished there. A lot of icons. I can install paper, I can install papyrus, I can install Numix. I can do anything. Voilà. It's already a lot better, right? It's already a lot better. And you can go and change the desktop, please. We're so familiar with this guy. Anything is better. Voila. Enjoy ArcoLinux, enjoy ArcoLinux, enjoy the learning, because that's why the project is there. For me to learn, for you to learn, and join us in University of ArcoLinux. Cheers.